Markets turn green Tuesday. AgDay's Michelle Rook has more on the recent firmness in cash cattle in today's Markets Now.
Joining us with markets is Brad Kooima with Kooima Varlick. And Brad, the cattle market has had a nice retracement on the futures. We've seen cash trade up for the last 4 weeks, just slightly higher last week. Can we keep going this week on the cash first off?
Well, thanks again, Michelle, for having me on. Yeah, it's been a nice run on the cash. In the north last week, I guess we'll call the market steady firm. It was just a hair better around here, 187, 7.5, maybe just a couple incidents of 188. The south was fully $1 higher, though at 186, so a little better, but it felt like it slowed up a little bit, a little less momentum than we had a couple of weeks before that, where we saw the market 2 to 3 higher. You got a packer that's trying to slow down the kill. He's trying to manage his margins. I'm not sympathetic whatsoever, but they do have the ability to slow things down a little bit if they want to. The weight in the south continues to be a bit of a problem. We continue to be nice and current in the north. I'm going to call the market steady this week.
Sometimes the kill cuts can spook the funds, but they've been long the cattle futures. Do you think they continue to defend their long and push us back above last week's highs or not?
Well, love them or hate them, you have to be aware of them, okay? Because the funds certainly have the ability to influence the market. There's no question. So we've added about 30,000 open interest, which is a nice number. Not an overwhelming. It's not like, oh my goodness, this has never been this high. Not even close to that. But the open interest on Friday was actually down some because of the big liquidation in the October, and then we didn't add it to the back. So I wondered if maybe they've got enough for just a second here. We're going to start deliveries. If the buying dries up for a minute, you'll get a correction. But I would think you'd have to get a long ways down here before you're going to really spook the funds very much. Probably the first level is against the 100-day, which is around 183.5 basis to December's.
If they take out last week's highs, where could we go to?
Well, we'll go test the contract high, 191 something. And then after that, we'll go put ourselves into a neighborhood where we've never been before. I thought that was a first quarter deal. I've mentioned in a moment of weakness that I think you can go above 220. And I guess I still do.
Thanks so much, Brad Kooima with Kooima Varlick. We'll have more AgDay coming up.
Watch Markets Now with Michelle Rook on the Farm Journal YouTube channel, keeping you updated throughout the day on the markets at the open, midday, and close. Find out what moved the markets today and what to expect the market to do next.